We're gonna skate to one song only.
So y'all team ideas. We're with Jet doing his fire fist for the September Banlist. So yeah, Jet, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. Hey Thomas, how you doing? All right, let's do this. Okay, for real. Deck Rafalto. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm playing Fire Fist Quad, not Try, because they hit Spirit. But I play Quad, Triple Bear, as per norm. These are bears that Kelsey gave me a long ass time ago. And I'm never going to trade them ever.
Yeah, friendship.
Two Gorilla. I was only running one before, but I only run two. I run two now just because he's just another good 4. He can pop spells or traps. He can also run over dandelions. That's just what I've been playing against. I run 2 Buffalo. He's just a card to discard, and I bought discard outlets. And he has easy access to Cardinal Commander, because Cardinal Commander is really good.
We'll get to that.
And I run 1 Boar. He's like the floater of the deck, and he summons he can summon a Fire Fist monster he's run over by battle. That's what I said. Run over.
You run them over.
Yeah, run them over. Now, if he's destroyed by battle, he can summon a Fire Fist from the deck. So it's pretty nifty. Thins out the deck nice, especially with Rooster, because it goes summon Rooster, thin out 1 card, and then you get a search. Any Fire Fist monster, then out another card. 1 Dragon, because he summons a Fire Fist from the deck. Also another he can also make Cardinal Commander, summon, overlay, summon, use effect, and it doesn't negate their effects, which is good, which is also a good thing. And you can do it in attack position, so they can attack still. 1 Rooster, just for an easy swap cards out, like play a Tensu, activate it, then you send it to the graveyard and get Tenki, summon again, so, or activate, summon again. Triple Wolf Bark, because it's Wolf Bark.
This shit good.
I know. He's pretty much, since Rabbit got hit, he's pretty much what Fire Fist Squad's about now. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty good card. It's like Junk Synchron literally for rank 4s, so I'm happy about that.
Junkman.
I run Triple Blaster just so I can draw into it faster. Blaster is he's real convenient because you can pitch a card, pitch these 2, blast a card, and then summon Wolfbark and summon it right away. I think it's just a big 1-for-1, but in the same sense, it still allows for faster playing. So that's why I want to draw into this more. And he just destroys any card on the field, so that's also a nice plus instead of having to target a face-up card, face-down card, or spell or trap, or monster only. Onto the spells, I run double Tenki. It hurts that they limit it, but not too much. They semi-limit it, but not too much because it allows for. Because if I had a 3, I would be able to have more longevity, but you know, there's other ways of searching for Beast Warrior type monsters. I like that shit. 2 Yoku for the back rows. It's a nice stun card. I kind of think it's splashable in most decks too, just because it helps as a fire formation, but you can also just play it to stun a card instead of like MST or Night Beam.
Yeah, there's like no restrictions on it at all. It's just like activate. That's fun.
Yeah, you don't have to control Beast Warrior. Yep, it's a good card. I think it's just a generally good card, like as opposed to being a good card for the deck. Triple Tensu, it allows the normal summons again, and you can actually activate it. Like you can play it, declare its effect, and then you can send it to the graveyard, then normal summon again the same turn because you activated the effect that turn. It's a nice little trick on mine. Fire Formation Yoko. I like this card because you can just play it. And you can swap it out with Rooster even if you don't want to destroy a card on the field. You can just play it or destroy a card and swap out for Rooster, or play Wolfbark and summon. Go into Tiger King, and search a card out. I run Triple Duality for consistency. Even though the secrets stack pretty well, that's a little tip. They stack really crazy. Like reveal Duality with Duality like maybe like 2 out of 3 times. Like it's kind of nuts, but still. If you have that 1 Duality first turn and you have some back row, it's still real convenient that you can one for one and choose which card you want. 2 MSTs just for back row hate. MST has always been a pretty versatile card in my opinion because you can chain it to equips continuous field spells and they miss timing, so it's great. 1 Dark Hole, just because it's the only power card that's not banned. I run 1 Tencent because it's searchable through Dragon, through Tiger King, so I just run it. Oh, and Rooster. I can just search it just in case I need some more security, pretty much. And it's a fire formation, so if I flip it, I can send it to the graveyard for their effects. 1 Compulse.
Because that shit limited.
Yep. 1 Bottomless. 1 Torrential. So the good traps, pretty much.
I guess would that be like the new trinity of traps? I
guess.
It'd be a new trinity, but it'd just be trap form.
Yeah.
They just go together.
Yeah, I can't even if they're at 1, there's still cards that are hard to find for it. 1 Wing Blast, it's kind of like my Compulse substitute, plus it stuns real well. It's
Win games.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Double Fiendish Chain.
Can you repeat that?
Double
Fiendish.
Fiendish Chain.
Chain. All right. Thank you. All right.
Two Fiendish Chains. I like it because it can stop them from attacking as well as negate their effects. So if Draco Sack tributes a token for cost, flip Fiendish Chain, and it can't do anything else. And you can run it over, you can buster it, you can do whatever you want to it. Deep Prisons, 2 of them.
That card mean.
Yeah, it never goes off.
It gets MSC'd.
It always gets destroyed. No matter what I do with it, it always gets destroyed. I don't even know why I run it.
I know, right? I always run into that shit.
It went in like it goes off like once out of like 10 duels, maybe. Mirror Force.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Mirror Force, yeah.
Underrated.
I like how people just swing in thinking, oh, who runs that shit? Well, I run it because
I do, motherfucker.
I run it because Compulse is limited now. And Warning, this is my last trap. That's the main deck. I have a side deck. These are my cover cards, just because if I ever need tokens, which I doubt I'll need. I'm trying to get Entei's, all the Entei's, but I have these Magmars for now because of Fire Punch and then like Magma Punch and stuff like that. I don't know. Fire Fist.
I get bored.
But Entei's my favorite, so I'm gonna get the Entei's. This one's a proud one. Yeah, I like it. They all have fire as their back of them, so is my extra deck. Or yeah. 2 Tiger Kings. I'm thinking about running 3 and taking out Ouroboros just because he's more useful in this deck at least. But you know, by chance I ever need Ouroboros, I'm gonna have one in the extra deck. So I'm kind of hesitant. But 2 Tiger Kings, plus I can recycle it with Cardinal, just for the search. 2 Cardinal Commanders. So pretty much he's an excellent stun card. I summon him and then I detach, recycle my Tenkies, send back cards in their graveyard to the deck, and then I sack him in a fire formation for Buffalo. So I can make another Exceed play.
The combos.
It's hard switching from an aggressive deck or an aggressive deck. I was trying to run an aggressive version of Spellbook's Lost format, which is semi-aggressive. Like my goal was to establish board dominance and summon Joggin. So it's hard switching from a mid-range deck to a very controlled deck. Again, I used to play control, but I'm going back to it just because it's just reliable. You know what I'm saying? Ouroboros, just 1. But it might come out for something else, just because I haven't summoned him once yet. Utopia, he might be Pearl in the future, just because Pearl is buffer, and I don't really summon hit to negate the attacks. Pavel Paradev,
it's an ulti.
It's an ulti, but if I ever find the need to use him and flip if I ever find the need to flip a face down monster that I have no idea what it is, face up, just don't even. I don't know. That's a dumb idea. Don't do that. That's a dumb idea. Black Ship of Corn. It's good against like Reaper, Zen mains, which people might start playing again. Maestro, which people still play and have not stopped playing, and Bissland. It's just it gets rid of low attack problems pretty much. 1 Diamond Dire, and this has never been more useful in this version now because of Wolfbark, because you can play Tensu. normal summon again, use Wolf Bark effect, and then pop. There's a combo with Raven where you would pop Raven and it was sent to the graveyard. You get to search for fire formation, so you end up plussing and negating an opponent 1, or 1 for winning. I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Anyways, Maestro Symphony Djinn. He's if I can run rank 4 Exceeds, I would run him. Like he's just one of the most. He's just one of the best Exceeds. Like you can't tell me he's not. Daggerstone Emerald.
You can't tell me he's not.
It's a mini pod of Avarice now. He draws 1 card. I don't run the Ninkin dogs anymore, so I can't use the second effect. But he's still an excellent draw outlet too. Just in case you're trying to top deck or something. Two Abyss Dweller, because
Dragons and Mermails.
Yeah, dragons.
Second in Toronto.
Yeah, dragons and mermails. They're gonna be around. I actually did a video about this before YCS Toronto, but now that we know, I justify myself running 2. 1 Cowboy. He's pretty much, to me, he's the opposite of Black Ship. He gets rid of the big problems. He gets rid of the big problems as well as burning the opponent, but he gets rid of the big problems, whereas Black Ship gets rid of the little problems.
Bang.
And 1 Crimson Blitter because Boar is a tuner. That's in German, but Empfager means tuner. But that's that's the extra deck, and that's my new main deck. I'm trying to go into this nice little format with. I might not be seeing too much competitive play, but if I do take it to locals or a regional or so, I will. I'll hopefully be playing this, and I hopefully will do well because it's still good practice, and it's still an excellent. I think it's an excellent variant that I tried working on. The blasters really speed the deck up, and I try to make the hands as consistent as possible. Honestly, the versatility of the deck is just what my favorite part is. Like, because with Rooster floating around, you can plus a bunch, and you can still stun the opponent with the mana traps. But these are generally what the hands look like. Test hand. Yeah, so you could either summon the Wolf Bark or set it, and then pot next turn. So this
That's only 5. You get pot now.
Oh, I get pot now. Well, that's excellent because I'd rather reveal pot now while I don't have anything to do. So I'll grab Tenki, obviously.
Test hands, guys. It's great.
But that's the deck. It's really fun. I like playing it. I've always liked playing Fire Fist. They used to be my old main deck back in Mermail format, and once again, I feel like this new format will be similar to Mermail format because of the fact that there will be so many graveyard reliant decks, and you can make Abyss Dweller. You can make 2 Abyss Dweller in the same game. You can make Cardinal Commander to shuffle all that crap back so that they can banish for title or banish for their dragons or summon the dragons from the graveyard. So it's just a versatile deck to me, and Fire Fists have always been. I like the art. I like the lore. So yeah.
The art is that sexy.
So yeah, thanks guys.
All right, like, comment, subscribe. We'll be having deck profiles from Thomas with his dragon. I'm probably gonna do a dragon. We're gonna do some more deck profiles, so look out for that. So subscribe so you get those. Yeah.
We're gonna skate to one song only.
Yeah, so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me.